What's up, players? Alright, so this video is just going to be talking about where we're at for Chalons, what our prospects are, how things are going after the first round. If people are wondering how me and my alliance were doing this round, doing this Chalons, we're probably not going to qualify for the last 3 rounds. So we didn't place top 64 going into it. Last Chalons we were top 64, but we just have we have several guys on our team that just give up a lot of points. And the first 2 battles of Constantinople did not go well for us. One of them we lost, and then one of them we scored really low on because there wasn't there wasn't a team that we faced that we could get a good amount of points from. So for the last 2 rounds, we only assigned our top like 8 guys. We only have like 8 guys on my team that can actually score points. So we assigned them in for the last 2 rounds, but it wasn't enough to get us in the top 64. We scored really high in those last 2 rounds too. So I can bring up all 4 from here, right? So we lost the first one. We only got 99,000. Oh, the second one we won. Oh, we get a decent score in the second one. But then the third and the fourth that's a really high score for us, 160,000. Right around 120, that's like a normal high score. But yeah, this was our highest score ever. But yeah, it wasn't enough to get us in the top 64. So I was because it's the way it's matched up is 256 in Major League for anyone that doesn't know. So there'll be one team from the top 64, one team from 65 to 128, one team from 129 to 192, and so on. Those would be the 4 teams. So if you place in the top 64, you won't be matched up against another top 64 team. You'll be matched up from one team from the next 3 sets of 64, right? So we were ranked 29 through or we were ranked 65 to 129. So all 4 rounds, we're going to face one team that was randomly between rank 1 and rank 64. So our best hopes to probably come in second, right? Well, we came in 3rd place in the first round. So now we're ranked 158. Now this is based off your honorary score first and then points secondary. So yeah, we have 1 honor score. Because you have to be in the top 64 of this if you want to move on to round 5, 6, and 7. So probably the best we can do. I mean, we should come in 2nd place in the next 3 rounds. But if we do that, I don't know if we can come in the top 64. Because right now you'll have exactly 64 teams with 5 honorary. You have exactly 64, right? So if we come in 2nd place, yeah, we're screwed. We're screwed. We're maybe if we come in 1st place once and 2nd place 2 times, maybe then we'd have a chance. I don't know, but last Chalons went really good for us. We for the size of my alliance, we're like an 80 billion alliance, like I said, we got like 7 or 8 people that can score points. Like our rally size, we don't even rally because by the time I run, I want one I run 1 or 2 rallies of each troop type. Everybody's completely out of troops. All their troops are dead. Most people only have troops for one or 2 marches. No one else in my alliance has more than enough for troops for 1 or 2 marches. And then fucking they're out of troops. So the best thing for us to do is try to get points on defenses, and then obviously I'm very strong for Continent 6. I can get a lot of points from doing solo attacks. Um, but yeah, we are probably not going to be in the top 64 after round 4, which means we'll have no shot at a red subsidy. Because what's important for this, if you don't know, is if you are in the top 64 after round 4, in round 5, you have to get in second place or higher. You have to get in, if you get second place or higher in round 5, you will get at least 1 red subsidy, no matter what happens in round 6 or round 7. If you come in third place, your chances of getting a red subsidy, there'll be 2 red subsidies that someone that came in third place, one team that came in third place can get out of the remaining, because there's 64, right? There'll be 16 that come in first. There'll be uh, 48 others. Of those 48 others, only 2 alliances will get 1 red subsidy each if you come in third place or worse in round 5. So your chances of being one of those 2 out of the remaining 48, you don't want to be one of those remaining 48, or not remaining 48, sorry, remaining 32. If you come in third place or worse, the remaining 32, of those remaining 32, because half of them will be guaranteed to get a red subsidy, or more than 1. The other half, only 2 of those teams, because it's the top 34 that get red subsidies. It's not the top 32. So we had come in third place. We had come in third place in that 5th round last Chalons, but we came in first place in all 4 of the first 4 rounds because we were top 64 going into it. We didn't face another top 64 team. This Chalons, we're just getting crushed. You don't want to be in the situation in round 5 where you come in 3rd or 4th place, and then your only chance of getting a red subsidy, if you want one, is to use a shit ton of healing speeds. You don't want to be competing with the other 32 teams where only 2 teams get them. You don't want to be competing and burning through all your healing speeds outside of All Stars. And yeah, we're actually the highest power alliance out of these other 3. That's kind of interesting. That's the first time of any rounds of Chalons we've been the highest. But if I go to Battlefield rewards, like this subsidy, so all those stats are in battlefields. And then, so all you get from the subsidy is, or wait a second, they changed this. They changed this. Oh no, right here. Okay, I was looking for the resources production. It's the 2 out of 4. Okay, so all you're gonna have in like SVS, or if you're in a warring server from this sub, all you'll have is 5% mounted troop, hit points, and defense. This other stuff's in battlefields. Range troop and siege machines attack and hit points in the battlefield is 10%, and then all troops attack, defense, and hit points in the battlefield both ways 5%. Yeah, it's really just not that much better than, any gold subsidy fully spectacled. You pick any version of a regular gold subsidy, fully spectacled, this isn't that much better. This isn't that much better. It's not worth spending, it's not worth using tens of thousands of healing speeds, which you would have to use. You know, you either what you want to use what you want to use them in is round 5. If you make it to round 5, you want to come in second in round 5, and then no matter what, your alliance will get at least one red subsidy. But if you don't come in second, trying to be one of the 2 teams out of the 32 in the additional rounds, and having to spend like who knows how many goddamn speed ups people have to use. You know, if someone has never been in All Stars before, they should have a considerable amount of speed ups. You know, I've been in 2 All Stars. Between the 2 All Stars I've been in, I've used like 80,000 days of speed ups. Like no one else on my server has been in All Stars before, Major League All Stars. So for players that have it, they should have a incredible amount of speed ups, and in those remaining rounds, like if you are a player that does qualify for Major League All Stars and you want to have your speed ups reserved, don't be using your speed ups in Chalon's round 6 and 7 if you didn't come in second or first place in round 5. You'll just be wasting them. If you have no point of, you know, if you're never going to make it to Major League All Stars or you never have, I can see you use your speed ups whenever you want to, and it won't really matter. But yeah, if you make it to Major League All Stars, you know, especially depending on what continent you're on, you might need to use an incredible amount of speed ups. An incredible amount of speed ups to make it past that preliminary round, so you get guaranteed, you know, a dragon egg to unlock a dragon. I think my first All Stars was in the preliminary round. I think it was 38,000 days I used in just that one round. But that was when there was only 5 continents, and Neo Nader was on our continent, and he was in my group for the preliminary Chalons and on one of the other teams. And then so he was just zeroing fucking everybody, right? All the other teams. And then in the semifinals, you know, the next round after that, he was also in my grouping and on one of the other teams. So yeah, I just used all my speed ups, healing up, getting zeroed by him a few times, but I didn't use any speed ups in the second round. I just played until I was dead, which was like 5 or 6 minutes. But that was the first All Stars I was ever in, right? I just played until I was dead, because at that point, you know, it didn't matter. The only additional thing you can get that's worth something is a castle. But at that point, I had no dragon eggs. Like, I had no All Stars dragon. I was in the semifinals, guaranteed the All Stars dragon. You know, mission accomplished. Now I need to save up. My healing speeds till I get the rest of the dragons. Once I have the rest of the dragons, other than the Gorinanich that you need 3 of those fucking essences for. Other than that, then I can start worrying about trying to place top 100, top 50 to get a castle. Although last All Stars I did really good. I was ranked like 36, so I got a rank 2 castle. I got a dragon essence. It was fucking GG. But if I can do that the next 2 All Stars, that'd be sweet. I don't know how long we have. I'm probably gonna be K44 before next All Stars. That's the goal right now. Right now, my keeps upgrading to 43. My keeps upgrading to 43, and I have enough resources for Army Camp, Rally Spot, Military Academy, and then I have like half the resources I need for Walls 43 to go to Keep 44. So I think I'll just barely like get to K44 and my Military Academy 9 before next All Stars, and then depending on what team I get put on, I should have a good shot of being top 50 again. Because I was K41 last All Stars. I was K41. We go from K41 to K44 between All Stars, but a bunch of other people might as well, right? So, anyways, that's kind of what's been going on. What I've been thinking about these last few days outside of the large event. Yeah, just that's what I'm gonna be I'm preparing to do over the coming months. Get the resources I need because I have like 92 billion there, and then I have another 14 billion, and then I think I have like 20. Let's see how much I got. I'm trying not to forget. Okay, yeah, I got 20. I got 20 billion there. So yeah, I think I'll be able to get to K44 and at least the Military Academy 9 before next All Stars. I'm not too concerned about the Army Camp and the rally spot at 44. But if I'm close or I'm just barely not enough resources, I I haven't opened hardly any inventory boxes for. Well, you can see the eggs I have from gathering. So I haven't opened anything for like 90 something days. Almost nothing. I've opened a few things, but like all the boxes from bosses, I haven't opened any. Um, so what's this? B18s? Yeah. So like I almost have 2,000 B18 boxes. So that'd be 5 billion of each right there, right? Yeah, 2.5 billion for one stack. So I have a whole bunch of shit all the way back to like I have all the stuff from the Nyans. I haven't opened up virtually anything for a while. I should have 7 server war boxes. Yeah, so it's been 7 server wars. So 7 server wars, that's 3.5 months, right? Approximately. Yeah, about a 90 something days since I've opened stuff. I mean, I've opened some things like the barbarian invasion boxes because they have tactic scrolls in them. And I opened like all my Cerberus and Pan boxes because I needed the tactic scrolls and the research speed ups. But yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff saved up. So that's 2,000. What is it? This is 2.4 billion. So that's 4.8 billion right there of each. Those are level 6 Yimmers. Yeah, I got 2,000 of the level 6 Yimmer chests. That's 2.9. That's 5.8 billion of each resource between those two. So yeah, I must have like maybe 40 billion of each between all the stuff I can open. Maybe less, maybe like 30. Um, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. When you get one of these bad boys, where is it? One of these bad boys, all you want to do is get 2 more. Like when you get one of these, like that's the priority. That's the only thing you can think of. That's the only thing that matters. What do I have to do to get 2 more? That's it. Game over. What do I have to do to get 2 more? I don't know. I'm gonna do what needs to be done. I'm gonna do whatever it is I need to do to get 2 more. I got 1. I want to see. I want to see what this dragon looks like when he stands up, because this All Stars will be the 3rd All Stars that they've had these essences. So you're gonna have a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch. I mean, just a maximum of 50 per continent, right? That have been top 50 all 3 All Stars in a row. So probably less than that. Probably something like 30 or 40 per continent that have been top 50 all 3 times. But yeah, I want to see what this bad boy looks like while he's standing up, and the soonest I can get that done is 2 All Stars from now. So that's like what the next All Stars is going to be like 2 months approximately from now. And the next one after that will be like 5 months from now. It's going to be a while. But yeah, I mean, it looks like he's got 2 heads. He should look cool. The aesthetic looks good. The color scheme. I think he's going to look GG. He's going to look good. I think the Colchian Dragon looks amazing. It's pretty baller. I think the Colchian Dragon is pretty baller. And then I just have Yggdrasil, stupid as fuck. Fucking tree dragon. A tree dragon? I don't get it. This dragon in his cave so long doesn't get any exercise. Yggdrasil, he should be sedentary. Sedentary dragon. How are you going to be dormant so long that the trees start growing on you? Not cool. This dragon looks GG. Amaterasu looks freaking awesome in my opinion. That might be the best looking dragon, Amaterasu. But that's what I'm going after. That's what I'm going after with next All Star. So I have Coltrane and Yggdrasil and then Nidhogg, of course. But I'm going to, my goal, if things go the best they possibly could, I'll get top 50 Amaterasu this All Stars for 2 essences. Then the All Stars after that, I'll place top 50, unlock Ladon, but then I'll have my 3rd essence, and Ladon's a requirement to unlock the Super Rage Dragon. So I'll have to obtain Ladon, but I'll unlock the Super Rage Dragon at the same time. And then I don't even need to use Ladon. I can just, he's got some debuffs, so I can eventually level him up and level up his 2nd talent and throw him on a subsidy. So that'll be the best possible scenario. Be top 50 the next 2. Unlock Amaterasu, unlock Ladon, although I don't even need to highly invest anything. Just get him to level 10. And I don't even need to do, I mean, I got a lot of Siege Machine attack debuff. The only time I'm getting attacked with Siege Machines beyond my debuff capacities in Chalons or All-Stars, I can just, I can level that thing up to like 50 or something. But, yeah, I mean, enemy mounted troop. Oh, this is enemy troop defense, so all troops defense. So that's pretty good. Range troop and siege machine defense. But yeah, I'll get him up to level 10 as fast as possible. Throw him on a sub-city. Have one more sub-city that doesn't die in SVS when I attack with my sub-cities. But I don't need to fully invest. I don't ever need to put any, because I've been running out of dragon source fragments, the orange ones. I don't ever need to put anything into in the first talent here. But that's only if I'm able to get 2 essences in a row. Because yeah, after I have Amaterasu, I'll just need Ladon or Ziz, and I have Nidhogg, so Ziz isn't a big deal. But if I'm not top 50, I don't know if I'll get Ladon and level him up and use him. I don't know if I'll use him because what's this guy's name? Celtic Demon? Of all the free like regular dragons, he's actually the best one when it comes to like the amount of buffs he has for one troop type. Because he actually has well, he's the only one with mark size capacity, but he has range troop here, and then I think he has 3 more things for range troop. Yeah. He's got 2 range troop things here and then a range troop here. Everything else is mixed and like you don't have matching, like this stuff's in city, the absolute garbage. This one has 2 siege machine stuff, but no siege machine stuff here, and then no siege machine stuff here. So it only has 2 things for siege machines. And the rest are like that. They'll have like 2 things for one, or this thing has 2 things for ground troops, and I think it has 1 more for ground troops. Okay, yeah. 1 more for ground troops there. Oh, it has 4. It has 4 for ground troops. And this actually is on my ground general. Yeah, Narcissus. Yeah, so Fasalt has 4 statistics for ground troops. And then Celtic Demon has 4 statistics for ranged. So they're pretty decent. And this one's ground also, right? Or no, this one's mounted. Look at that. I got that. That's where all my Dragon Source fragments went. I got that puppy up to level 100. Enemy siege defense. And it's kind of cool that it has subordinate city training speed, because I was going to throw it on a sub-city, so that's kind of neat that that's on that same talent that I leveled up. And then it's got debuffs here. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got debuffs there, and I think there's 1 more debuff here, right? Oh no, there isn't. Or no, that's Fasalt. Sorry, I think there's 1 more. Yeah, enemy siege machine, hit point debuff there. Pretty good for a sub-city. Okay, anyways, guys, I talked a little bit more past what I wanted to do in this video, but I was just, before I started making this video, I was on YouTube looking for more Evony videos. Like, I gotta watch more Evony videos. I watched all the new ones. There wasn't enough. I could have watched Ebony videos for another hour. Couldn't find any more. So I was like, oh shit. I could make a video though and throw it up there. Everybody that likes consuming that Ebony content. I don't really care who the content creator is. I gotta get in my daily intake of Ebony content. So I threw one up there. All right, thanks for watching, guys.